What's going on? This is Prince, Beast Mode Detailing, Grind Time TV, where we talk about different strategies on how to get you more money in your mobile auto detailing business. Alright, today we're gonna talk about, sorry for getting so close to the camera. Today we're gonna talk about rewards program. Now most companies, the really big ones, right? The ones who you should be imitating or emulating, the really big ones, all of them got a rewards program, okay? If you don't have a rewards program, you need to think of one, all right? And I'm gonna tell you the benefits of having a reward program versus the ones who already have a reward program, but it's not really working that well. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna break it down. We're gonna get into it. Prince, Beast Mode Detailing, Grind Time TV.
On sale.
Shutterstock Music.
Now on sale, Beast Mode Master Site, the same template we use to get 10,000 hits a month. Does your detailing site upsell for you? Ours does. Does your detailing website capture customers' information? Ours does. Does your detailing site have online booking? Ours does. And so much more. Put your company name, number, and logo and start conquering the world today. Call or click on the link for more information. Prince, Team Beast Mode Detailing.
Shutterstock Music. Shutterstock Music. Shutterstock Music.
All right, number one. What is rewards? Rewards is something that you give a customer or client that's been loyal to you. All right, if they've been spending money with you, you want to be able to give them something. Just number one, to keep the money coming in. I want the money to keep coming in, right? So you want to give them something to keep them rolling in. Now you can go with the little rewards cards and stuff like that, and we'll get into it later on. But right now, think of something that you can give your customer. Now you have everything that you need to give to the customer, you already have inside of you. All right, you just need to pull it out. It doesn't have to be anything external. It's all on the inside of you. So now, the rewards program is based upon loyalty, like I said, but you want to give credit towards your company. All right, so how can I break this down? What's a good reward? Any kind of add-on that you have. If you have an add-on as, let's say, headlight restoration, then you want to use that for them to add points. All right, rewards equal points. All right, for loyalty. All right, so you want to have a point system, and we'll get into the point system later on in this video. You want to have a point system. You want to give them something that's going to, I mean, if you had a reward, what would really entice you to buy from this guy? You know, what will really entice you to sign up for their loyalty program or their reward program? So that's the way you have to think of it when you're creating your rewards program. Okay, now, why some rewards programs don't work?
Shutterstock Music.
I would say the number one reason is because they're not giving you anything, right? or if they give you something, you gotta spend so much time trying to get it that it's almost like, dog, I could have bought the joint myself. You know what I'm saying? Like when you go to the circus or you go to the fair and they got a game out there and it's like, yo, it's $10 to play the game and you win, the biggest prize is this big teddy bear. And I'm like, dog, I can buy that big teddy bear from China for like $3, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not even that, like 27 cents, right? And have it shipped over here for $10, right? So you have to think about those things. Think, if you were the customer, what would the customer want from you, right? As a customer, what can I really, and really give them something, man. Really give to them, right? Because, look, if you give, it'll come back one way or the other. Now, I'm not saying that it's going to be like peachy all the time. Sometimes you have bad days, right? Some days nothing come in, man. But if you get into the cycle, where you're always giving, guess what happens? Something is always coming in, because you've created you've created that cycle in your life, right? Where you're not always taking, but you're always giving. And because you're always giving, something is always coming back to you. Point systems. Let's break down the point system. Now, your points can be any way you want it to be, okay? But let's use a basic point system. Basic point system. Let's say for car washing, let's say if you're a car washer, right? Let's keep it real simple. I dropped the pen. Let's keep it real simple. If you're a car washer, right? Every time they get their car washed, how many points do you want to give them, right? Now, your point system has to be based upon the selection that you decide to give away. So let's say we're giving away headlight restoration. Let's say we're giving away wax, buff and wax. Let's say we're giving away
Shutterstock Music.
I don't even give away anything, right? But let's keep it simple. Let's say headlight restoration. Okay, let's keep it real simple. Headlight restoration or engine detail, right? Something like that. So what you have to do is balance it out. So let's say I charge $100 to get. I charge $100 for headlight restoration. I mean, for engine detail, right? I charge $100 for engine detail. I charge $50 for a car wash, or some guys charge like $25 or $20, right? For a car wash, the basic car wash. So let's say $50, right? Let's say if the customer get their car cleaned by us 10 times, right? Usually it's 10 times. Usually it's once a month a customer get their car cleaned. If they're on a contract, they're not on a contract, and they're just showing you loyalty out of the gate, right? They're just showing you loyalty. Usually it's once a month, and in 10 months they have now, based upon your point system. Let's say each time you get your car washed, you get 100 points. All right. Now 100 points can be, now that's why your point system has to be set up, right? Because if you want to get Ceramic Pro, you got to get like 1,000,000 points, right? You ain't never reaching that, right? But you want them to reach the little stuff, right? So you want them to reach like headlight restoration. Let's say engine detail. Let's say engine detail is worth 1,000 points. Okay, so they got to get their car washed 10 times, right? Which means they got to give you, if you're charging $50, they got to give you $500, right? Now, $500 to get their engine washed one time. All right, so let's break this down. Let's look at the math, right? Would you wash 10 cars and do one engine detail for $500 if it was all at the same time? Would you? Of course, everybody says, yeah, absolutely. It's the same scenario. It's the same scenario, except for it taking one day, it takes 10 months. But that's based upon how many customers you actually got in your system, right? Some people think that, I used to think this too. I used to think that the way your truck is set up, you get more clients, you get more work because you got a nice truck and you got the nice water tank, you got all this crazy stuff that's going to help you get more customers. And it does and it don't, right? Then I thought that, well, if I got the really dope pressure wash, I get the little buffer, show them that I'm awesome and stuff like that, that'll get me more customers. That's not true in all cases. That's not true, right? Here's the thing. The customer does not care about what kind of truck you got, what kind of equipment you use. For the most part, those customers, the basic customers, not the high-end customers, the basic customers, don't care what chemicals you have, right? Now, the ones with the high-end and the ones who care about their car, they want to know what you're putting on your car, right? They want to know that, right? Now, it's good to show everybody that, to keep it nice and clean, clear across the board, but for the most part, the guys who are like the basic car wash people, they don't care what you're driving in. They don't care what you do. Look, I just paid for my services. I need my car clean. Can you do that? Right? That's the only thing they care about. They don't want to hear about, yeah, I got the new Makita, I got the new whatever, and the customer does not care about that, right? In most cases, the customer does not care about that. So what you need to do is, number one, this is a capturing system, right? The loyalty program, it's a capturing system. And if it didn't work, then you wouldn't have Coca-Cola doing it. You wouldn't have IBM doing it. You wouldn't have, I'm about to say Macintosh. You wouldn't have Apple doing it. These are loyalty programs, bro. Loyalty programs work. And you have to say to yourself, why you don't have a loyalty program, bro? You've been in business for 2 years. You've been in business for 1 month. For 10 days, you need to have a loyalty program. All right, this is what's going to keep your customers coming in time after time after time after time. All right, so that they can get the benefits of being a part of your program. Right, and we're going to break down loyalty calls. We're going to break down VIP calls. We're going to break this whole joint down. How to keep up with your point system. Okay, so I hope I made it real clear with the point system. So basically, if you're doing about 100 points. All right, so each time they get their car clean, it's 100 points. Each time they get their car detailed, let's say it's 400 points towards XYZ. All right, and that's how you keep the money coming in. That's just how it works, right? Now, some people I know I can feel that they're like, I don't want to give away none of my services. That's why you're gonna be broke. That's why you're gonna be struggling. All right, even the big franchise car washes have a loyalty program, and they ain't doing nothing but sprinkling dirty water on the car. You as a professional should at least have a loyalty program. You gotta have one. All right. Listen, I'm gonna take a quick break. Be right back with your Prince Beast Mode Detailing.
Now on sale.
Shutterstock Music.
Now on sale. Beast Mode Master Site. The same template we use to get 10,000 hits a month. Does your detailing site upsell for you? Ours does. Does your detailing website capture customers' information? Ours does. Does your detailing site have online booking? Ours does. And so much, much more. Put your company name, number, and logo and start conquering the world today. Call or click on a link for more information. Prince, Team Beast Mode Detailing.
Shutterstock Music. Shutterstock Music. Shutterstock Music.
Hey, welcome back. Prince Beast Mode Detailing, Grind Time TV, where we talk about different strategies on how to get you more money in your mobile auto detailing business. All right, so let's break down how you're going to keep up with the point system, right? How do you know that Miss Johnson got 800 points and Bob over here got 1,700 points? How do you keep up with that? There's two ways. All right, there's two ways. The simple way, when I started out, the simple way for me doing it was, instead of, when I bought my business cards, I would design business cards with just 100 points on it, right? So it would say 100 on front of the card. I'll see if I can show you a picture of it, but it would say 100 on the front of the card. All right. So every time I would detail the person's card, I would give them this 100 point towards the thing. So when it comes time for them to redeem it, I need to see all your points. I need to see all your cards, right? That works, but it don't work because don't nobody keep up with all the cards, right? If you charge 1,000 points for headlight restoration, homie better have 10 cards, right? And that's the only thing. Now, if he doesn't have 10 cards and he said he had 10 cards, there's no way you can keep up with that. Now you can say, well, sir, if you don't have the 10 cards, I can't do it for you. Now that's gonna break the relationship, right? And even though if he's trying to get over on you, that's cool. Let him get over on you. He done spent. Look, if he got 7 cards, he done spent $700 with you, bro. Well, not 700. He done spent like $300 with you. So it's okay. It's okay to do that. It's okay. All right, now. The other way of keeping up with the point system is I have a program. I haven't told anybody about it, but it's our reward program system. With our reward program system, and I'll break down the video. Now that I've sold my company here, I'm able to do more things freely, right? So the rewards program system. Okay, so this whole thing, I'm gonna do my best to give it to you, and so you can imagine what's going on. All right, so we have. All right, so at one point we have VIP members and we had non-VIP members. Okay, now you have 2 different prices. You have your VIP price and you have your non-VIP price. All right, the non-VIP price should exceed about $20 to $30 on every single detail, right? $20 to $30. The non-VIP should be your real actual price. All right. Now, for a customer to become your VIP member, then they need to simply sign up for it, right? That way, you're exchanging information for being in my loyalty program, for being in my rewards program, being in my VIP program. All right. Now, what's going to happen is if you got both prices on your website, okay, usually on a website, you have no problem. If you're in front of someone, they're going to try and debate with you from time to time. All right. So let me see, how can I break this down? On the website, okay, on the website, because if you don't have a website now, we got the website, my master site right now on sale, right? Now I already sold this one. I already sold a few of them for like $1,300. So you're getting a great deal. Once you hit the link below, you're getting a great deal on a master site that upsell for you, that do everything for you. Now it doesn't come with this particular program that I'm about to tell you about, but every detailer need to have this. If you don't have this, man, you're losing money. Money is falling out of you. You put money in your pockets, right? But you got holes in your pockets, right? Small enough for dimes and quarters and nickels to fall through, right? So you want to seal those pockets up so that you get every daggone dime, bro, that come across that table, right? Like, bro, look, you not one quarter is gonna escape me, right? Work too hard, man. I work too hard to let one quarter escape me. All right. So now the program. So the program is built. The program is built like this. You just did Miss Johnson call for the first time, okay? She's in your VIP member program, okay? So she gets all the VIP benefits with the program. Now, your benefits can be whatever you want to, right? Our benefits, let's say once a month you get a free car wash, right? So what does that say? What does that say? What does that say? Does that mean that she'll never have to pay for a car wash ever again? No. Now, when we say let me put it like this: exterior car wash. I put it like that. Once you're in our VIP program, you have an exterior car wash. Okay. Now, while we're there, now Miss Johnson, because we got clients that like we care about our clients, right? And we ain't getting no knuckleheads in our program. And from time to time we do get them, but they soon weed themselves out, right? So Miss Johnson, she's in our VIP program. She get a car wash once a month for free, just the outside though, right? So when we get there, we need to do the inside too, right? Miss Johnson, would you like us to do the inside? Absolutely. Go ahead. Okay, that's gonna be just $10 or what, $20 or whatever it's gonna be, right? Miss Johnson always break bread with us. Miss Johnson always tip my guys. Miss Johnson is a loyal customer. She's VIP, and you need to treat her like VIP, right? And everybody got a Miss Johnson in their neighborhood. You just need to take care of her. She'll give you the money, bruh. She'll give you the money. All right? There was this guy. There's this guy to do mobile detailing. He has no prices. He only asks for donations, right? And homie been in the paper. Homie's like getting bread. People like he go wash the car. Here's $100, right? Right? He go wash the car. Here's $35, right? He look. Homie makes so much money, right? No prices, no prices. If you don't want to pay me, cool. I'm good with that. You ain't got to give me nothing, right? And he'll just keep going, right? Keep going. But look, you get so much of a guilt trip, right? So much of a guilt trip by not giving homie some money that it's like, dog, your whole day is ruined. Your whole day is ruined. Stuff be happening bad to you, like because your whole day is ruined because you ain't give homie no money. All right, I got off the subject a little bit. All right, so now I'm trying to cut these videos short. All right, so loyalty program. All right, so Miss Johnson just got her car detailed, right? She's in our VIP program, okay? So she gets the VIP prices when it comes down to when she want to get her car cleaned, and here are our benefits of being in the VIP program. Something to entice the people to come to our VIP program. VIP program is free to join, right? It's just like when you go to the grocery store and I ain't got my keys on you, but when you got the VIP, like I shop at Food Line, so Food Line has an MVP program, right? So you got one price for the sugar, right? You got the non-MVP price, and then you got the VIP price. I mean the MVP price, right? And what did I do when I seen the two? I stopped everything I was doing, okay? And I went and I signed that joint. I took the time out to fill out the paperwork to get my little card so I can go ahead and do it. All right? Now, Miss Johnson, we have all the information on Miss Johnson. Once you have Miss Johnson captured, then you have to do a little bit of work, right? You have to say, okay, I watched Miss Johnson car on Thursday, October 10th at 4 o'clock. She drives a blue Ferrari. All right, this is what she got done. She got the inside done. She got the outside done. Customer might need wax next time we do it. Make sure you send out the reminder to remind her in 3 weeks to get her car waxed, right? So all this information is in there. And so what happens is, because it's impossible to keep up with all the clients that you have, right? If you got a lot of clients, and if you ain't keeping up with your clients, you're wasting your time. You need to quit. You need to go get a job, right? Because you're not keeping up with your clients. You're letting the quarters fall through your pockets, bruh. How you gonna be a hustler and let money walk away from you? You gotta go get it, bruh. Anyway, you captured the customer information. You send a reminder to yourself that I need to contact Miss Johnson to let her know about the wax job, right? And look, let's say I got so many customers going on, right? Right, and this is what I used to run into. I used to run into this, right? I got so many customers, it's hard for me to keep up with them, and this is why I came up with a program, right? Because I couldn't keep up with everybody, right? I had to remind myself, like what would happen, what would jog my memory is like a customer would call me and say, hey, you did my car last week or last month, and I want to go ahead and get it redone. Okay, oh, what's your name? Oh, my name is Mr. Johnson. I still don't know who you are, right? I'm over here on Emory Drive in Durham, North Carolina. I still know who you are, right?
Shutterstock Music.
I drive a blue Maserati. Anyway, got interrupted. Anyway, so I got so many customers, it's hard to keep in contact with all of them, right? But if I have the system now to where if Miss Johnson called me and she say, okay, well, I drive, this is what used to jog my memory. I drive the green Taurus. I remember Miss Johnson over there about what's going on, right? So the conversation just changed, all right? So let me show you how powerful this is, bruh. Let me show you how powerful this system works, bruh. Like, bruh, look. I'm about to push the camera. Look. When you know, look, Sun Tzu said this. He said, if you know your enemy but don't know yourself, it's a 50% chance you might win. He said, if you know yourself but don't know your enemy, it's a 50% chance you might lose. He said, but if you know yourself and know your enemy, you'll win 100 times in battles, right? No one will be able to beat you in 100 battles, right? Let me finagle this. If you know your customer but don't know your service, there's a 50% chance you might get to sell. If you know your service but don't know your customer, there's a 50% chance you might lose your sale, all right? But if you know yourself, know your service, and know your customer, you will win 100 details all the time. Nothing can stop you, right? And so what the system does, The system gives you that opportunity. So when Miss Johnson called, Miss Johnson, hey, my name is Miss Johnson. Y'all did my call last week. Oh, Miss Johnson, are you a VIP member? Yes, I am. Look, click, click, Miss Johnson. Oh, Miss Johnson, over on Emory Drive. Yeah, you drive the green Taurus? Yeah. How's it been? Right, the whole conversation changed, right? Now, Miss Johnson's ready to throw money at you, right? Because you actually took time to know who I am, right? And that's all a customer wants. Is I want to know that you really actually care.
Shutterstock Music.
Now, back to the loyalty program, and I'll drop the other program that I was just talking about. I'll drop that soon. I'll drop that soon, so you guys will have a chance to use that, because that right there is a monster. When you take the master site, align it with that, like bro, this is like Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. The Justice League, bro, the detailing league, going to get it. Right, and no customer from this day forth will ever escape your grasp, bro. Once you get them, they mine forever, right? Even if they want to leave, even if they move out the country, you still mine,
Shutterstock Music.
right? Because I got detailers right there where you live at, and we coming to get it. Anyway, the information that you get from the VIP, that equals money. Okay, once they sign up for your VIP program, that equals money, because now you can sell them forever, right? And now that you have a system to when they come to your VIP program, that you can actually be personal with them, right? They know you and you know them, right? And they love it. I had a lady, one of my clients, VIP clients, right? She's like, because I'm having conversations with them, right? And she's like, Prince, what was it? She had a van she just bought, and I'm trying to upsell her to get a buff and wax on the outside, right? She just bought it, right? It was bought used, but I tried to convince her to get a buff and wax on that joint. So I'm on the phone like 20-25 minutes. I'm trying to get it, right? If it ain't nothing gonna cost, look, it's just breath. Right? And if I'm using my breath right now, the breath that God gave me, unlimited breath, right? At least as far as I know right now, then I'm gonna use every ounce of it, right? Trying to get this sale, right? I'm trying to get this sale. And she told me at the end, she said, Prince, don't you ever sell drugs. She said, if you sell drugs, you're gonna be a problem to be dealing with. And I'm telling you the truth, bro. If they had like real talk, like if it was legal here to sell weed, bro, I'd be a monster. I'd be a monster. Yeah, I'd be y'all. Cause I got the doctors. Right? I got the doctors on late. I ain't gonna get into it. Anyway, your two prices forces the customer. So you have a brand new customer. He gets on there. He see the non-VIP and see the VIP price. What that does is force him to become a VIP customer. Right? And plus he looks at the benefits and say, "What you? I get this for free. Why not? I've been looking for a good guy to clean my car anyway. I don't like cleaning my car." And then you got the benefit on there where you'll come out and clean it anyway for like free, right? Just the outside for free, right? Not a big deal, right? And so they book online, and I make sure that when they book online that it's on a day that we can get it done, right? So we're not losing money by going out to see him, right? And that's it. That's it. Listen, I got a little bit more. Let me all right. So each VIP member gets a VIP card. On the back of the VIP card is a QR code. I'll see if I can show you an example of what we have. Each VIP member has a VIP card, and on the back of it has a VIP QR code. And what you do when you get there, you scan the QR code, and the benefits automatically goes to your system, where it keeps up with the points that's already on there. And that's how we all started the conversation. It keeps up with the points that's already on there, so that way you know that Miss Johnson has 800 points, right? So even if as long as she got this card, we good to go, and we can always check Miss Johnson got this many points, right? And then you update it every single time, right? And that's all. It's not that difficult. So at the end of the day, I just did Miss Johnson card. All you do is just go to it. You go to the and this is paid points, by the way. You go to the system. Instead of having a 1 there, you put a 2. Done. Oh, I'm so tired. And that's it. That's it. I made the joint really, really easy, really simple to work, man. So it's something that you absolutely must have. Listen, I appreciate everybody coming out on November 4th, man. Yo, we was in that joint. Look, ain't but 15 people showed up. But look, we had a good time. We had a good time. There's 15 more detailers out there that I have helped to get to the next level. All right? And that's the whole part of it, right? That's the whole part of life is giving, right? Not receiving, giving, right? So listen, I hope I said something to bless you. Listen, definitely check out that master site. If you haven't checked out the master site, what is it called? My Secret Weapon video. Definitely check out My Secret Weapon video. You guys need the master site. I'm going to put a link below for the master site. Hopefully, I'll go ahead and have a link set up where you guys can check out the what we call it. We call it the customer capturing system, right? Where you keep up with your customers. That's what it is. It's a customer capturing system. All right, so you want to have that stack so you never lose a customer again. Because if look, I know brothers that's been detailing for 20 years, right? You've been detailing for 20 years. How many customers you got? How many calls you do a month, right? And then I hear these little numbers, right? But you ain't. I say, yo, bro, but you gotta have like you don't have a system. You don't have anything where you're keeping your look. You've been detailing for 20 years, right? 20 years. And you don't have anybody, name, number, phone number, nothing. Like back in the day, I can understand. Like in the 90s, I can understand. Like I didn't feel like writing it down. I can understand that, right? But now with the technology era, there's no way. There's no way. And what's dope about the technology era, the technology revolution, right, is that we're in the beginning stages of it, right? And so if you take advantage of the beginning stages of it right now, by the time the next decade, when the next decade show up, you won't be left behind, right? Let me give you an example. During the Industrial Revolution, what was it? The Industrial Revolution, all right, whatever. During the time of the Industrial Revolution, when they was bringing all these different machines that can do 50 times of what a human being can do, right? So one machine is worth 50, maybe 500 human beings, right? People in the South, they didn't want to accept it. Like, I'm good with the way I am. I'm good with the way things are, right? But not knowing that, look, life changes, bro. Either you're going to get on or you're going to get ran over, right? Or you're going to get left behind. So what happened? When the North started doing all the industrial stuff, and like for instance, let's take picking cotton, right? It would take what it would take 500 slaves to do. This machine can do it in an hour, right? That's its beast mode, right? Let's put aside all the slave stuff and all that stuff. Let's put that to the side right now, and let's look at it as a business opportunity. All right. So now you got something, bro. You got something. You can be a part of something that I know a lot of people in the auto detailing industry, if anybody is using it, right? And I created this myself, so it's not like, I know there's other systems out there that's similar to mine, but mine was created strictly for a detailer, from a detailer, strictly to a detailer. That's it, right? So I know the system works, right? The reward program works. Those who have shops, you can easily say when they come in the door, hey, are you a VIP member? Okay, listen, well, if you're not a VIP member, it's free to be a VIP member, but the price for non-VIP member is this, and the price for VIP members is this. All you got to do is fill it out right here on the computer. Done. Right? You'll capture every single customer as they come in, right? And then you can, look, automatic emails. It does everything, right? I'm gonna break down another video where it does. I got to cut this video short. I'm going to break it down. Listen, I hope I said something to bless you guys, man. You guys go out and kill it this week. Again, thanks to everyone who supported me on November 4th. We got mad training coming up next year. So we want my goal is to train like 1 million detailers, right? I want like I got this video coming out called the Super Detailer. I've been talking about it a little bit, but the Super Detailer, this is ideally what I want to create, right? One human being with all of these abilities can never be stopped in 100 years, right? So listen, man, we're getting to that. Till next time, man. Grind time, Prince, beast mode detailing.